Hey guys, Dantix here, back with another Assassin's Creed Valhalla video, fresh from the Inside Xbox livestream. All you're seeing now is in-game rendered footage straight from the game running on Xbox Series X. I'm absolutely pumped for the game, guys. It's looking incredible. So in this video, I'll break down everything we can see at a glance, but if I miss anything, let me know below. It's 2 AM and I'm giving you my thoughts without a script, hot from the presses, so bear with it. Before we start, if you want to win yourself a Nintendo Switch, the link to enter is below. Best of luck, and don't forget to drop this video a like and comment if you feel up to it. Alright, let's begin. First thing we see is Eivor opening his eyes. They're a turquoise color, which is quite odd for a regular human, but the trailer is setting the scene with mood lighting. Next, we see Norway and the Aurora Borealis, localized entirely in Skinner's kitchen. I mean, not much serious to say here. Norway will most definitely be a beautiful place to visit, and a dynamic weather and time system will make traveling at night a sight to see. We cut to inside, where what I can only assume is a Jarl feasting with his subjects. Gives me quite the Skyrim vibes here. Reminder, this is all in-game graphics. It's confirmed that you'll have to make allies with legendary Vikings, but also kings, and your choices will have far-reaching impact. Next we see another statue of Odin. The gods will play a role in this title more directly, with Odin actually functioning as your eagle sight. Then we see a rather epic clip of Eivor and his above the wrist hidden blade. The least common location to place the hidden blade so far that we see in AC games, but the most effective in longer battles, and boy, will this have longer battles. Then we have shots of Eivor brooding, probably dreaming of the rolling hills of England. Well, he's going to make his dream a reality, because now he's taken his longship and a crew and set sail for greener pastures. Following right behind is Odin in raven form, not so much a surprise now that it's all confirmed. Here we have a rather beautiful look at England. The scenery is truly breathtaking. If we can explore all that the eye can see is yet to be, well, seen, but if Breath of the Wild has taught me anything, there's room for hope. We can see a monolith of sorts here, and I'm not up to date with my English history, but at any rate, I assume this landmark will be of some importance. Probably a place of power, maybe to reveal more of the map. We see more beautiful scenery and grave sites. Not sure yet what this is foreboding, but we can expect something significant. However, the creative director did mention that Stonehenge will appear in the series, and now we have visual confirmation of that as well. There's no way they put a landmark like this in and not give it some level of importance. Let's stay away from speculation, as I did that in my last video, but I hope everything looks as beautiful here as it does in game. Now we have some Saxons preparing to defend the fort. It's nighttime, fire is dynamically lighting their armor, and we can see what I assume is the Lord of the Keep. Then, of course, cut to the Vikings. Eivor blows his mighty horn, which will have a gameplay effect. You are not only controlling Eivor in Valhalla, you are leading your men. Expect the gameplay to reflect that. As Eivor blows his horn, you can see an arrow launched in the background, and it's confirmed that Eivor can use bows, and we know his Vikings can as well. Now we see Eivor giving a Saxon soldier a flying kick. The move that the Vikings were famous for, I think. Well, anyway, the trailer is leading us into Viking on Saxon confrontation. And here we see it, a huge siege. In Assassin's Creed Valhalla, you can assault giant fortifications using siege weapons like battering rams as well as your soldiers. These will be major set-piece events and will require much planning, but there will be battles that fill your screen. Here we see that Eivor can tackle opponents and finish them with a stab to the chest. This is a move he can pull off in combat, but it's unclear if the enemy needs to be a standard mob to do so, as this one looks quite basic, or if the enemy needs to be low of health. It does look beautiful though. Depending on how tall Eivor is, this seems to be a longbow. Saxons famously were known for employing longbows, and they were devastating. What is noticeable is that he's firing on a fortified area with clear anti-siege weapons. But of course, the Saxons have siege weapons of their own, this mighty ram's head battering ram. The ram breaks through the gate and the Vikings pour in, Eivor at the vanguard. We immediately see him utilizing short throwing axes to take out off-screen enemies and do a little pirouette with two others. We know they won't be the traditional leveling in AC Valhalla, instead you gain more power by unlocking more skills, one of which is the ability to throw axes. No doubt upgrading this ability will let you throw more, like they were suggesting here. Then we see the results of Eivor's conquest, a burning fort. You will notice, however, he's shedding a tear. Does he face inner turmoil? We know from the reveal trailer he doesn't kill innocents, or at least women and children, so perhaps he's doing what he needs to do for his people, and the struggle between what is right and what must be done will be a common theme in the game. The creative director on the title did suggest that the protagonist will be facing harsh choices as a leader of the community. Then we have the Assassin's Creed Valhalla logo with runes of snakes, birds and other animals around it. And finally, Odin's raven form landing on Eivor's shoulder, looking into the camera as to almost say, "Come play me, Dan. You must. You have to." Don't worry, Odin, I will. So thanks for watching, guys. If you're excited for AC Valhalla, let me know below. Do the typical YouTube stuff to help me out, and I'll be back with more very soon. See you, friends.